Hey everybody, this is Grace, and I thought I'd do a video about just different things going on. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but for months now, I'm saying maybe even a year or more, certain social media, and I don't know if you've actually even seen it on TV too, especially recently, but they just are going down more and more and more. I'm not with all the new ones. I have it, like I have, this is not a new one, but Twitter, I've had a Twitter account for years, and I really don't get much of it. And anytime I try to put anything on Twitter, I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong, like put a video from my YouTube, but it doesn't get watched on Twitter. I just don't get into Twitter. Okay, I mean, it's very rare. Maybe once every few months I try it. Maybe. And I think I've had an Instagram account for years. Never, I really don't even know the first thing about it, really, I guess. And Tumblr, and what's the other one? I don't know anything about TikTok. I think I have a TikTok account. I really don't know. Maybe not at all. Maybe I don't. But to use those, I don't know. And but everything seems to be like people are moving away from them, and have been for a long while. Maybe, or is it just me? But I know that recently I did a survey, and on it I said I'm not going to, there was a question, I thought it said, are you going to make more? Or even more? I thought it said even more. Or, anyway, I got the impression it was saying, are you going to bump up your usage? And I said no. And I think what it did was, after that, I'm not getting any promotion. It's just not promoting me. So I don't know if it's connected at all. I really don't know. If it's just that different, all these variety, and plus I know some old ones, but just a variety of them, they just don't, not like they used to. Not at all like they used to. And as far as making videos like on YouTube, none of my accounts ever really took off. And then, yeah, it's probably because the way I do them, at least in part, the way I do them, but still, I've done lots of videos that you don't hear my voice. I'm not doing them like this, and really no promotion. So I've been writing these little stories, and I'm going to have to rethink what I want to do. It's like, if things start to get worse instead of better, what's the purpose? Nothing that I do online, I do to make money. I don't make money. I do not make money on anything I do online. And so that's not a thing for me, really. But it would be nice to know how. I think that's something in my mind. It would be nice to know how to do things. And if I sound like I'm a little bit groggy, it's because I woke up. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, stayed up until I don't know what time, and then I finally took a little bit of a nap. And if you hear noises, I have my dog in the back, my puppy dog. He's a what is it? American Pit Bull Terrier. He's cute. He is cute. I never before liked pit bulls, but this one is so cute. He's a rescue, and he's just about a year old. And from what they knew, the people that rescued him, he's about a year old, and a little more than a year. And so cute, just so cute. And he's very quiet though, and I kind of worry that if I get used to taking him with me, hopefully I'll get used to taking him out once I get home because he's so quiet. And he's a really, you know, that Happy Dog song. I've seen it on, I think it's originally on TikTok, but some people use it on YouTube. But that Happy Dog song fits him so much. I mean, his color is gray. Although in the camera, he's actually shown up as brown. That was kind of weird. But he wiggles that body like you wouldn't believe. He's so happy. He's such a happy dog. And he can even, like today I said, ooh, he looks like a catfish. The way he turns his body, and why are you going so slow? Yeah. But he's just a happy dog, and he's very peaceful. And but he's in there. If he makes any noise, I doubt it. He just likes to go for the ride. He was so happy that I wasn't going to take him with me, but he wanted to go so bad. And I said, okay, you know. He was jumping up. I have this little barrier so they won't get in that front part of the house. And he was jumping up. You know, I could see his head. He laid his head on top of the barrier and just looked at me like, please. It was so cute, so very, very cute. And yeah, I just worried that I'm going to leave him. You know, the last time I went somewhere, I didn't leave him. I don't get out of the car, the SUV, with what I'm doing. So I wasn't going to be leaving him in the SUV in that respect. But when I got home, when I was at a place, I forgot, and he popped up, and it was a restaurant. He popped up to look out the window at the people, and it made me jump. You know, I was at the window, you know, drive-through. So, but I won't forget him. I'm you know, got used to having animals with me, my dogs with me, but those two have passed away. And it's been a while since I've had the other one. No way is he gonna sit still. He goes crazy. Adam takes him with him, but that one will not sit still. He's crazy. You know, he just gets so rambunctious, and I can't take him. But this one, too quiet. You're gonna have one extreme or another, right? Yeah, one extreme or another. Anyway, this is a little chit chat kind of video. On my way to go, I'm going to get us something to eat. I really don't go out much, and you know, for purpose. Anyway, but I need to start going out more. I don't go out into anything until maybe a couple of weeks from now. When I go, I'm going to go see my doctor and do everything I need to do at that point, and I'll leave it at that. You know, sometime after that, I'll find out when it's okay for me to go. You know, go out and do things as I did for a really short time. But drive-through, yeah, I can go through those. Anyway, like I said, just kind of a little bit of a chit chat. And plus, we've been stuck inside because we had the winter here in Texas. Our little, you know, we're not used to this. You know, last year it was the historic Texas winter storms. Well, this year they kind of downplayed it a little bit, and there were a lot of ice. The people were stuck at home for, I'd say, at least 2 or 3 days, not more. You know, many people were. Some would brave it, but it was a lot of ice, and of course snow too. We had a winter mix, but a lot of ice and a lot of snow that stayed in because it stayed cold. And I think one whole day, which is not our norm, one whole day it was at least, if not more, it was never got above freezing. That is not our norm. It's just not, and we don't respond well to it. I mean, overall, you know, it's just not our norm. So, okay, you might not be able to understand me. I'm wearing double mask, so yeah, I have these two that I wear together. Neither one of them is very thick, but, well, actually one of them is, and the other one is a surgical one, whatever they call it. Anyway, I'm here to get something. So this is just a chit chat kind of thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do about being on YouTube. It's just not. Ouch! I try to fix this, but it hurts me. It's just not going right for me. It's never been right for me. If I were one that wanted to be monetized, I would be so extremely frustrated. So I've been making on my original channel videos starting 7.5 years ago, somewhere around there, and with that one, I had a year and just people were copycatting me, and it really bugged me so bad. Okay. Anyway, got my stuff. It smells the bag smells a little on the funny side. I don't know. But anyway, I knew you were gonna race out the boy. Really? Oh. Yeah, real life happens in a little video. But I just want to make a chit chat, and if I put this on the right channel, I'm gonna try again because I have been making videos. I can make these little story videos, and when I put them up on different channels, I even started 2 channels, I think, for it. And because they have different storylines, and I've been doing, separating storylines. They're rough drafts. Well, when they weren't even getting, this has been over months now, not even years. Since some of them it's years. When they weren't getting any promotion, like they weren't getting any views. I mean, if people don't even, some of them were written on PowerPoint, so there's no voice of mine, nothing, and they're neat and all this. When there's no promotion, I started to worry, okay? Because I had never known in the past for a person to have a channel and not get any views. I figured out I would have to be an influencer to become one. Like promoted on some other social media platform, but then you hear don't do that because you confuse the AI. And it was the only way that they got views. If I promoted them. I mean, big old nothing. And you would think somebody would watch them just for those few seconds, however many. Come on, what are you doing hanging back? Really, people? It's just like, are you just in La La Land? And anyway, so road rage. No, I'm not a road rager, but that was weird. Behavior. Oh, maybe just confused. We all get confused sometimes. Anyway, they for no views. All right, come on, something's not right there. Unless I put them on a different social media platform. And one of the things I noticed on one of them, over years of doing it, put it on this other social media, this particular one, and the most they would view a video of any size was about 2 minutes on various channels, 2 minutes. And I'm like, then more recently it's been like a quarter of the video would be viewed. Okay, so I'm old school apparently, and need to get with the new school. But then there'll be something else before you know it. I think right now is a great time for something new. Seriously, because I don't know. I mean, I've realized some of the harsh people, or they seem more popular, and I'm not a harsh person. And that's probably my maximum harsh was to tell somebody, move on down the road, move on. That's about it. So that's my harshness. Okay. Now, if I really had to be mean, I'm sure I could. It's like some kind of self-protection. Verbal. It would be verbal, knowing me. I'm a gentle giant as it is, and I've learned. Well, I've never been one to be physical, so I could be. That's what I'm trying to say, but no, it's not my way. I don't believe in taking things, being violent at all. But self-defense, that's not violence, it's self-defense. So, Why did I get on that story? But yeah, because on that lane, boy. Yeah, because I've noticed that it's the harsher people, and that's, I guess, all the drama involved. That's what sells, is drama. I'm not very histrionic. I'm not theatrical. I'm not loud and say obnoxious words and vile and all that. And that goes in spells. You know, people who are a little bit, shall we say, delusional. I don't know if I get to say delusional, but when somebody thinks that they know better than the experts, and that's one thing I've noticed from the beginning, really, pretty much the beginning, is when people think they know better than the experts. That seems to happen quite a bit, quite often. Any experts. I mean, it could be even a cook. It's not like it just happened once I got online. I've been online on anything you'd think of as social media platforms since 1990. And I was one of those that we connected through Telnet to one another's computer before there was the whole World Wide Web kind of thing going on, and other before then. So anyway, we were the pioneers kind of thing. But I've seen it in my own, face-to-face world life. So it's just not me. It's just not. And I don't know if I'm just seeing things. And I'm talking about any social media, okay? But the ones that I use, I don't want to see so much roughness. But my videos are about, toxic people, sum it up, or narcissistic and histrionic behaviors and so forth. Many of my channels and my stories have that person in. They also, my series, it's a bunch of stories, but they also have good, decent people in them. And I can tell you over the years that I've done videos all around. If you talk about anything that's good, decent, forget it. It's not going to get watched. That's my experience. None of this is what would be everybody's experience, of course. It's just mine. It's not always. So I'm not one of those always or never type thinkers and speakers. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling. But y'all went around with me in my little buddy. It's a little joke. I go, he's my little buddy. Kind of an inside joke going on there with Adam and I. But he's just laying down. He's just enjoying the ride. And if I ever needed to take him on a trip, it would be so easy. He's just so sweet. He's such a sweet dog. And you would think, a lot of people think pit bulls are, really mean dogs and stuff like that. Nah, this one is a little pushover. But he's protective. I have noticed that. He doesn't like cows, by the way. There's a cattle ranch not too far away, and if I go a certain way, I go past all these cows out there, and he goes nuts. He does not like cows. So it's funny. And that's about it, is that he doesn't like cows. So any cows, don't come around him. It's just too cute. The other one doesn't like him either. So neither one of them like the cows. The other one is a black lab and Australian shepherd mix. Yeah. An Aussie mix. And he really doesn't like any either. If they're come up close, they both go nuts. It's crazy. Anyway, but boy, this food is smelling good. But hopefully, I have had this SUV. I bought it brand new. Brand new. I think it had actually had like 150 miles on it, something like that. I remember 151. I could be wrong. But it was never had an owner. I'm first and only owner. So new. And that was in May of 2019. It has 4,820 miles on it. Okay. I had planned on going and using it to go to, I love old historic, well, of course they're old if it's historic, towns. I wanted to go just drive and see and, make videos about old historic towns and the drive and the whole trips and all that. I had all these plans. Then 2020 hit. I bought it in May 2019. And during that time, there was something going on. I wasn't able to use it very much either. And then that hit. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. And this is feeling so good. I'll talk to y'all in another video. Bye.